There's not a goddamn soul in this building that can take it away from me.
What the hell is this? Oh my God, he's here!
What? What?
Richy Sick is in the building!
No
Richy
way.
Sick is back from the hospital!
What the hell?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. Don't you think you're gonna come out here and act like a goddamn hero and come save the day for Project Zero Wrestling? Don't think. Shut up!
Crowd not letting Derek Simonetti speak here.
You wonderful paying audience, you can chant whatever you want. Fact of the matter is,
You're a jackass! You're a jackass!
Respect! But you seem to be forgetting something. I just won my match with Richy Sick. My actually obligated match against Richy Sick is over, and there's no reason why.
What's he got?
He wouldn't. What is that? What? Come on, Rich. You got any guts? You got any guts? See what you got there, pal.
What is that?
I don't understand. Zero untamperable shot, PZW title anytime. That's known as Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Money in the Bank.
That's the Money in the Bank contract!
Oh no!
He's gonna cash in his Money in the Bank on the new champion!
No! Go away!
Derek Simonetti telling Tommy to go get him! This is definitely something Derek did not plan for.
Tommy, just end his life, please.
Oh!
Yeah!
Richie's got the same chair Tommy put him in the hospital with!
Give it to him, man!
Oh!
Tommy Corbin.
Richy Sick just took out Tommy Corbin, and now he's heading for the ring! Derek Simonetti cuts him off with a boot. Derek Simonetti backs him into the ropes. Irish whip. Richy Sick ducks the clothesline. Head scissors arm drag by Richy Sick.
This is ridiculous.
Richy Sick, injury and all, has come to play.
Listen, the man already lost his matchup. He should be gone.
Doesn't matter with the contract, Owen.
Richy Sick. Mr. Money in the Bank? All right. Is that what you really want, Rich? Is that what you really want? Yeah! You got it. We're going to end this tonight.
Derek Simonetti has agreed to defend the title, and it looks like Richy Sick has got a PZW Championship match with Derek Simonetti right now. And we've been looking forward to this match ever since Derek challenged Richy Sick.
I'm looking to see Derek put his shoulders to the mat for good.
Let's take a look at the facts here, Owen. Richy Sick, injured, hurt, got a bad neck from earlier tonight. But regardless, Derek Simonetti has never been able to pin Richy Sick, and Richy Sick showing his injury right there as he attempted to go for a wrist lock, and the pain in his neck finally stopped that hold.
Well, you know what? If I'm Derek Simonetti, I am going to pick apart that neck, and he's doing it beautifully right now.
Absolutely. He's got him in a headlock on the ground, which is exactly where he wants to keep Richy Sick. Richy Sick with a forearm to the body, and Derek Simonetti trying to break up the stress on his... Oh, look at that.
He's going to flatten him. I love it. He just
Richy
went
just
limp a little bit.
limp. And a headlock takeover back to the ground. Derek Simonetti takes Richy Sick.
You got to imagine Derek's putting all of his weight on Richie's head.
Everything Richy has done tonight alone has cemented him as one of the biggest hearts PZW has going for him.
You know, you give more excuses than I care to imagine, Joe.
Richy Sick trying to break out of this headlock, this amateur wrestling hold, and Richy gets the hammer lock with the bridge.
But how smart is that on Richie's part? It's going to hurt and stress on the neck right about now.
Derek
see?
Simonetti, I haven't seen that ever. Derek Simonetti breaks up the bridge by squeezing real hard on the Achilles tendon of Richy Sick.
You got to imagine these two go back 20 years. Over 20 years, they know each other, and this is going to get real personal real quick.
Derek Simonetti was talking some smack to him as he backed him into the other corner, but Richy Sick fires back with a handful of shots. And the monkey flip sends Derek Simonetti halfway across the ring. I'm sorry, fans, but I am excited. I'm finally getting something I paid for tonight.
You didn't pay for anything. You work here. You're doing something.
Yeah, but if I didn't have to work for this company, I would have been looking forward to this match, and Richy Sick's injury acts up once again, just as he's getting his feet back on the ground.
His neck hurts.
Richy Sick looking for the referee to do something.
Hurts.
Derek Simonetti shoving the referee away, and a big forearm to the neck area, to the back of the neck of Richy Sick.
Sucks to be you, Rich.
I'm just sorry that we're not getting to see this match with both men at 100%.
Hey, I'm seeing Derek at 150.
But Richy ducks the clothesline. Richy ducks another clothesline with a roll through. He's going for the wheelbarrow bulldog. And a back suplex reversal by Derek Simonetti.
Absolutely phenomenal.
I can't take away from that. That was...
Pin him. Pin him. What are you doing? Pin him.
I agree. Derek is making a serious mistake not taking advantage of this. Derek Simonetti said it himself. Every time he gets Richy Sick in the crosshairs, he doesn't pull the trigger. And Richy kicks out at 2. Just imagine, this match could be over now if Derek went for the pin right away.
I agree with you, Joe. Derek is going to just sit there.
You look like you're going to pull your damn face off.
Listen. This is stressing me out. I got all dressed up. I'm wearing the nice suit, and I'm pulling my hair out because I don't know what the hell's going on anymore.
I'll tell you what's going on right now. It looks like Richy Sick is firing back from yet another headlock. It was a rear chin lock, and back to the mat goes Richy Sick. Derek Simonetti pulling a page out of Sergeant Ali's book with a camel clutch. And look how deep he has that clutch cinched in.
I hope you're happy, Rich, with your decision.
Look at the arc of Richy Sick's back. All the pressure of this hold is on his neck and his lower back. That has got to be excruciating for somebody with a bad neck. And Derek Simonetti putting him back on the mat.
Derek is going to put Richy in his place where he belongs, and it's in the loss column because Rich did something stupid. He is using his money in the bank at the wrong time.
You know what? If the tables were turned and Derek Simonetti was the injured one, this would make a lot more sense for Richy Sick to cash in the money in the bank. But since it was the other way around, this is probably one of his more foolish decisions.
But he's just going to sit there and take it. Look at this. He's lifeless right now.
Derek Simonetti applying what can only be described as a camel clutch sleeper hold. And I think Richy Sick is out. That's 2.
Night-nights.
And that Richy Sick not letting his hand go down for a 3rd time. Derek Simonetti hoping to get him back in and double knees to the groin region. Richy Sick back on his feet trying to establish some ground here. And reverse to a neck breaker with a neck breaker of his own by Derek Simonetti.
This is so back and forth. I don't know what's going to happen next, and I'm seriously thinking I'm going to throw up right now.
Richy Sick still not doing so well, and Derek Simonetti with a knee planted to the back of Richy Sick. And he's cranking Richy's neck over the back of his knee, over the top of the back of his knee.
The only thing that's calming me down right now, Joe, is the fact that the longer this match goes, the better the chances are for Derek to retain.
Derek going for that 3rd running knee, and a drop toe hold by Richy Sick sends Derek Simonetti to the ground. Oh, this butterfly's gonna fly.
He is foolish. You know that?
Richy Sick is deadly accurate from the top rope, but you're right. In this injured state, it may not be a smart move. And
that shows right there. How are your balls, Rich?
And Richy Sick crotched in the corner by Derek Simonetti. I hate to say it, but this is looking to be all Derek Simonetti.
It takes the wind out of your sails, doesn't it, boy?
Yeah, it does, because every time Richy tries to gain some offensive ground, Derek Simonetti has an answer for it. You're right, 20 years of being friends and knowing one another puts Derek Simonetti in a very good position. But Richy Sick sends him to the ground. Richy Sick positioning to the top rope. Swanton bomb to the center of Derek Simonetti.
But you gotta wonder what it did on his neck.
Richy holding his neck, you're right. Going for a pinfall. And a kick out at 2 by Derek Simonetti. Richy goes for a punch. Derek Simonetti counters with a body slam. You also gotta wonder, with all the work he's been doing on Richy's neck, you also have to wonder how much damage he is doing to the back of Richy Sick. Because Derek Simonetti is also looking for a spine buster, and it looks like he found a ladder instead. Owen Cash.
Sometimes ladders are even better than spine busters. Christmas Day came early.
And a sliding drop kick by Richy Sick to send Derek onto the ground. I think the referee is relaxing the rules in this match to make sure we see an ending.
You know what? We're going to see an ending, and it's going to be the one that nobody expected. It's going to be Derek Simonetti.
And a flying crossbody plancha by Richy Sick. Derek Simonetti trying to make his way back into the ring. Richy Sick there to meet him with punches.
Okay, he's getting his second wind. It's going to happen. We all know Richy's got his second wind.
Richy, this could be the start of something great for Richy Sick. Richy Sick tries another baseball slide and gets the back of his heel stomped on by Derek Simonetti.
He's just not going away. And I don't like it. You just don't know when to go away.
Derek Simonetti with a big, powerful punch. One of those ham hocks. Got to pack some serious strength behind it.
I think we're going to hear a little body crunch right now.
And Richy Sick sent into the ladder. Derek Simonetti looks like he's trying to position him for something, but Richy Sick fighting back. An elbow, the point of an elbow to the top of Derek Simonetti's head. And a flying crossbody by Richy Sick. This could be it, 2. And a kick out at 2 by Derek Simonetti.
That was close.
These two men have got to be absolutely gassed at this moment. These two men, one injured, one tired, both fighting for the same thing. Oh my God, and a left hook buckles the knees of Richy Sick.
But you gotta remember, this is Made Madness. This is where legends are born. You gotta act like you're in someone else's body.
Derek Simonetti going to the well one too many times, and he slams into the ladder. Richy Sick off the ropes. Go for a ritual. It's reversed by Derek Simonetti. He's going for the TSFTS. Rolled by Richy Sick. 2. We have a new PZW Heavyweight Champion. We have a new PZW Heavyweight Champion. Richy Sick has defeated Derek Simonetti and will be given the PZW Heavyweight Championship. Do you believe in miracles, Owen Cash?
I don't.
Richy Sick has defied the odds again. Cashing in Money at the Bank at the absolute worst time and walking away as the PZW champion. What the hell is this? Derek Simonetti steals the title away from the referee.
It's his belt, okay?
Derek Simonetti is going to abscond with the PZW Heavyweight Championship.
And, well, he should.
Wait a minute. Derek Simonetti taking one look back into the ring. I have never seen a look of doubt on Derek Simonetti's face in my entire life. And now he's heading back into the ring. I'm sorry, I don't know what to expect right now. Derek Simonetti hands Richy Sick his championship belt. And now he's putting his hand out. These two have been friends for 20 years. And although I consider what Derek has done in recent memory is absolutely despicable, including everything he's masterminded tonight, I don't know if Richy should trust him. Look at that. Derek Simonetti, you know what? For someone as despicable as Derek Simonetti, that was a class move. But this Richy Sick is our heavyweight champion, and what a better way to end an incredible season of PZW television. For Owen Cash, I'm Joe Cole. We'll see you next year.